There are a number of key words for this lesson. The first one is tectonic plate. And a tectonic plate is a fragment or a part of the Earth's crust, the crust being the outermost layer of the Earth. Tectonic plates move around because they're floating on the mantle, and they are split into oceanic and continental plates, and we'll learn more about that in another lesson. These plates are separated by a range of boundaries, and the first boundary I want to talk about is a constructive boundary. This is where the plates move away from each other, so apart, and new magma from the mantle rises up and creates new crust and shield volcanoes, and again we'll look at that a little bit more. Generally happens constructive plate boundaries and when we've got two oceanic plates moving apart. We've then got collisional boundaries, and this is where two continental plates smash into each other and collide, and they force each other upwards and forms mountains like the Himalayas. The next type of boundary is a conservative boundary. And a conservative boundary is when the plates slide past each other. For example, on the San Andreas Fault in Los Angeles, so they just slide past each other and cause earthquakes. We've also got destructive plate boundaries, which is when an oceanic plate is subducted underneath a continental, and subducted means forced underneath, and it leaves us a subduction zone, the area where the oceanic plate sinks under the continental plate. You also need to know about volcanoes. Volcanoes are essentially vents or openings in the ground where magma rises out and generally forms a sort of like mountain-like shape. And also we've got earthquakes, and earthquakes are when we have shaking of the ground. Both earthquakes and volcanoes occur when we have plate boundaries, movement of the tectonic plates.